Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Derek Lowry will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gerardo Parra comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
1-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up, and set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be a trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third. Third baseman
in is the third baseman Evan Longoria. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Drew Smiley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alejandro De Aza.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So here's Joe Mauer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And this will be fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Number 20 is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Here's Albert now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. One strike to Pujols. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner at first here, one man out. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, number 3.
Digging in now, number 3. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Smiley comes set. Here's the 1-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, David Lee, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's up and in for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Two out, bases loaded. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. Here's Mark Reynolds looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Mark Reynolds.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Daniel Robertson.
Settling in now, Daniel Robertson. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cox On the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Nick Franklin.
Now to the plate, Nick Franklin. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Takes a look at a strike over the inside. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now,
Leading
Gary
off for the Astros.
Cox. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. At third, Longoria reined in. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Smiley gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, number 20. And a
Leading
quick
off for the
glance at
Rays,
the numbers will
left
tell you it's
fielder,
been a huge struggle
number
for him
20.
at the plate this year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's
Pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he got him. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick
Batting
look at
ninth.
the standings, and you can see that these guys
Number
pretty much have the
36.
division in hand to this point in the season. Now at the plate, Lee, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Up
He
next
looks
for Tampa
really
Bay,
sharp out there, guys.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready for another chance?
Leading up for the
Alejandro De
Astros.
Aza. He'll get us going in the
Designated
home
hitter,
half of inning number 3.
Alejandro De Aza.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
Now
and that's
batting,
just what they did right there.
catcher.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mauer.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A high fastball is in there. '50th pitch of the game on its way to 2-2 now.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone.
Altuve.
And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second
Leading off for the
at-bat,
Rays,
Gerardo Parra.
right fielder,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gerardo Parra.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Mark Reynolds. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. And even 20 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in once again, number 3. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Stepping into the box, David Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
A runner in scoring position with none out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, great hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sacks to run home.
So digging in now, Mike Trout. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's low, ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Franklin.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Franklin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding in, number 20, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-0. Here's Alejandro De Aza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Number 20 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Smiley comes set. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chad Godin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Godin.
Into the box, number 3, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3, the Rays 0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 0. Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Now the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Number 20 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another chance. Gary Cox. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now
he comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
From the belt, the pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Alejandro De Aza. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
3 runs already home here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. De Aza is on his way home. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and that's the 3rd out. But 4 run, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-0. Back Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our games. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to go down swinging there. Evan Longoria goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Reynolds.
Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ball 4.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Robertson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Man, I love the no-hitter as much as the next guy, but he's got such a high pitch count. I don't know if he's going to make it. He's already in the 7th. The only way he's going to do that is get outs early. He's got to throw that first pitch strike and hope they hit it at somebody.
Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Popped up. Pujols is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, catcher Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 0. Ready with the 2-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. You got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
On his way to pitch number 100. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 3 is there, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, number 3. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Number 35 now on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hara sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 9, the Rays nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Nick Franklin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Nick Franklin.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now we'll look at our
20.
starter comparison for the two starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Now to the plate, number 20, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Bases are empty. One man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lee will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So striding forward now, Lee. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 3. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. From the belt, the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but Right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In is Gerardo Parra. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Mark Reynolds. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out, bases loaded. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Rays will settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 9, the Rays 1. Here's Alejandro De Aza, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Designated hitter, Alejandro De Aza.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Lee scoops it up, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. So here's Joe Mauer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Jose Altuve waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Mauer off a second. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, number 3.
Now at the plate, number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now batting, Daniel Robertson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
The batter, number 15, catcher Jason Castro.
Now in the box, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nick Franklin.
Stepping in, Nick Franklin. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
In now, number 20, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Two and 0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart, as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Alonso Abreu comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Alonso Abreu.
Standing in now, Lee. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Houston Astros, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Derek Lowry earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.